Hey YouTube, Big Daddy 0207, back here with part 2 of Smackdown vs. Raw 2011 preview with Young Sonic 137.
What's up?
Again. Alright, we're back again. Just turned the camera back on. We got everything playing again. So, we left off with the Hell in a Cell. I'm real impressed with it. You're impressed with it. Everything's looking cool. I don't think there's really too much to say unless you got something to add about it.
Another thing that I noticed, which is another small thing, I'm a man of details, is when you slam someone through the cell, there's a new fall down animation, which everyone has been asking for.
Shout out to my man Brian Williams for putting that in. Thank you. Just real cool to see this stuff, man. I'm impressed from where the animations have come from, where the game has come from. Now, some features that looks like have been removed are the cage door is no longer in Hell in a Cell, which negatives and positives towards that. I don't mind it. You got to break the cell, I guess, near the announcer's table.
To add on to that, the only reason I can see them taking out the cage door, because I know there was a lot of times online where you'd see someone run out the cage, get on top of the cell, taunt, and it just become a real frustrating. Run out the cage, you climb up the cage, you get thrown off the cage, somebody jump down on you, and it's just like a repetitive thing. So I guess you're gonna have to throw your opponent out the cage now, which I like.
I call it watered down gameplay. The cell just seems so big, and you become a part of it. The arenas look very detailed and good from what I saw. Raw, I love how it's got the banners going around the ring. Just looked real authentic. SummerSlam Arena.
Looking good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it looked just like the pay-per-view. Just like it. Man, I was just impressed. The matches that I saw that they showed were TLC, Hell in a Cell, and Money in the Bank. Chairs are black. About time. I'm sorry to say that, but that's how I feel.
It's another small detail about the game.
Details are key, and I always do this, but I feel bad. I like to compare a great franchise to one that could be in the making right now. 2K games. Look at how 2K games has progressed with their games. The details in their games are phenomenal.
Even the little small things. If you run on the sideline, you'll stop yourself. Just little stuff like that.
You slow down your roll. They got authentic things for each player. And I see Smackdown heading into that path, trying to get away from some of the things that EA does, which is very repetitive, watered down gameplay, as I like to call it sometimes. And I feel bad saying that, not to walk all over anyone's company or anything. I like EA, don't get me wrong. I just feel sometimes that they water down certain things, and they could do much better than what they're doing for the fans. The community aspect of the game has been real cool. I've had a lot of interaction with THQ Tank. He's a real cool guy. He's really out there to help us. I really believe that. I also feel the same for Marcus Stevenson. He was real cool. Helped out a lot with the community aspect, talking to us. He answers our questions. And prime example on Gaming Ring, I put up something about there's no backstage areas. You can't go backstage. And I put it up. And I put up some video saying, well, this is in WWE's product today. Why can't we go backstage? Thinking that it's something WWE's limiting us on. And Marcus comes on Gaming Ring and politely he quotes my response or quotes whatever I said. And he puts up his response saying, hey, Animals, we've talked about this before. And the problem is loading times.
Oh, yeah.
And I felt really good for the simple fact that he answered me and he was honest and truthful about it.
Yeah.
You can't really complain when someone's honest and truthful with you. Any game developer, I appreciate that. And he's taking the time out to talk to me when a lot of companies, half of them don't even care what you think or just buy it.
They're just going to do what they want to do, and if you buy it, then I guess they're happy.
Yeah,
as a company.
THQ works really hard to make people happy. Some of the names I got to just give a shout out to. Corey Ledesma. Yeah, he gets a lot of crap on his name, and I don't think the guy deserves all of it. Brian Williams, the man does a phenomenal job. I got to give it up to him. I don't see him on forums and stuff like everyone else, but I give it up for Brian for making smooth gameplay.
You
He
can.
does a great job since he's been on the team, and I've noticed the vast improvements because of him. Dan, you're the man just from all the interviews. Funny guy. He does a good job too on the game. Marcus, Tank, you guys are great from EA Sports. It's good to have you guys working for the Smackdown versus Raw series. Some more stuff in the game that we even touch on yet. WWE Universe. We are gonna kick it over to my man Young Sonic here real quick to talk about it a little bit.
WWE Universe is gonna replace the career mode for the
Thank God.
for your creative superstars. And another thing with your creative superstars, you will no longer have to go through the dreadful match after match after match to build up your superstars.
Jump off the top rope 10 times for springboard. Oh no. I know it wasn't anyone's fault. I know what they were trying to do with it, and it seemed like a good idea, but just let us make our guys how we want them made. Let's just get. I don't even care about 99s anymore. Just make your guy 99 and fight him online. I don't even care.
Yeah, I feel you don't want to have to waste the time if you have, for example, like Sheamus came in last year. He started as a 40. You didn't want to have to really waste your time to build him up, then to build another character up. It just felt that it got real repetitive and that you were doing the same stuff over and over.
Yeah, I feel that you shouldn't have to do that with your creative characters, and I think THQ did. Thumbs up to them for that. There were many things that they could have done better, but hey, Superstar Threads is back in. There's some more options for it. I love that. I would love to be able to change all the colors. If we can't edit the attires, allow us to change the colors. I have an idea, kind of like Superstar Threads, where you can basically go inside a Superstar's locker room, and it's just like you get their shirts that they wear out to the ring, whatever it is at the time. You can give them like a street gear. You can give them whatever you want. John Morrison's coat should be editable, as well as his pants. Just let us change colors on everything if you could. That'd be really great. The WWE Universe mode, it looks awesome. I'm loving it, digging it. Community creations are now editable all the way. It looks cool that I could change moves and everything on the guys.
The only thing with community creations being editable is you cannot upload them back because it's like you're stealing someone else's creation. So once they're edited, they're not allowed to be edited back up.
I'm fine. I suck at creating wrestlers, but I like doing the creative story. I feel I'm creative, and I like doing that more so than anything else. I wish I had more time with it in 2010. Hopefully this year I could put up a few more stories and everything. Everything about the game looks cool. They say there's a few more surprises in store for us. I don't know what those are. I have no idea. Can't wait to see some more people's models. I'm excited to see Drew McIntyre. Hopefully some Hart Dynasty. A lot of the new guys, Zack Ryder, I'm hoping's in the game. They announced DLC. Listen, all video game companies, I don't care who you are, but THQ, you're my favorite, so I'm going to let you guys know. DLC. Either carry it or don't. And if you guys don't carry it, you're missing out on a lot of money. There's a lot of people out there who are willing to give you that little bit of extra for it. I know there's many people who say, oh, I can't get it, I can't afford it. As long as those PlayStation cards and Xbox Live cards are in the store for people to purchase that stuff, they're going to get that stuff. Whatever they need.
Also, I feel THQ does a good job of DLC. Because I know in other companies, they had DLC in the game, but they charge you crazy amounts of money for it.
Yeah, as long as you keep the prices reasonable, you'll definitely get people to buy it. I want for DLC, I would love to see superstars, whether it's a couple, maybe like first pack, a couple superstars, then some legends, arenas I would love to pay for, alternate attires, hell, even a couple movesets if you could throw them in. Real cool stuff that I'd like to see. Overall for the game, pretty hyped up. I'm on all the sites, the forums, checking out stuff. IGN, Gaming Ring, all of them. Got to give those guys a plug on here. SmackDown vs. Raw Hotel.com. just a lot of good sites out there for the information we need. Make sure you guys check them all out. Most definitely, game's looking good to me. Young Sonic, what do you think?
As I'm not gonna lie, I would say I'm a casual gamer of Smackdown, but just me being a casual gamer, I'm very excited for the game. I see a really good product coming out this year, so I feel it's gonna be solid. I'm happy that they're listening to the community, and the community actually has to say it feels like us as a community, we have a say in the game, and it really matters to.
Like 6-Man Online. Thank you, THQ, for listening.
Also, I don't know if this is true, but is Nexus confirmed? I'm not really sure. That would be cool to see them have a role in the WWE universe.
Please let Bryan Danielson be in the game. I mean, Daniel Bryan, sorry. Game's looking real cool, everything. For this preview, no score or anything like that. The preview is just looking awesome for the game. I can't lie to you. One thing that I recommend for lots of people, don't hype yourself up for the game. I feel that it's always a letdown every time you do that. Oh, wait, I did it for the ECW guys. I did it in 010. And you know what? You know what you're going to do to yourself? It's just going to be bad for you.
You're going to think that the game, you're not going to like you're not going to appreciate the game for everything that they put in. That's what I'll say was one of my problems for 2010. I was expecting something a lot different. I didn't get it, and I didn't like it.
Any game, you have to have realistic expectations.
Also, something small that I would like to see implemented in the SmackDown vs. Raw series. I know this really doesn't matter at all, but I would like to see the makers of the game in the game, whether they're in the crowd or as just backstage people. Something that'd be kind of cool to see them model themselves in the game.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Just to have yourself in the game. Most definitely. We've talked long enough about a preview. I'm going to let you guys just keep checking out stuff while THQ has a lot of us hanging by a thread. Game looks great. I don't know how many times I can keep saying that. Really impressed. All you guys, click the subscribe button if you like. There's going to be more videos like this to come. I like 2K, UFC. There's a lot of stuff I like. You'll hear me talking about various things on here. I'm mostly doing wrestling games and stuff like that when I have the time. Just click to subscribe. I want to hear your thoughts below. Please make sure you leave something. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you got any suggestions, anything you didn't like about the video, tell me.
Also, we were going to put gameplay in the background of SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, but we honestly didn't want to get, we might have got copyright, so we didn't want any problems with that.
No doubt. But this is Big Daddy 0207.
Young Sonic.
Animals.
Out.